What's good, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? JDaisy here with the JDaisy Gaming Channel. You'll have to excuse if there's some background noise or some clunking noise going on. It is a beautiful day out here in Iowa. For some reason, it's like 60 degrees in February. Global warming's not a thing. That's crazy. So I have the windows open, but I think it should be quiet enough that it won't pop up here on the recording. Also, I'm working on my AR project right now, so there's gun parts all over my desk. But I had this video queued up, and I want to get it recorded before I forget or get distracted by other things with my limited days off. The video today is Conan Exiled. This game has kind of been sweeping through the YouTubes. Might as well get my 2 cents in. It's on the docket to get reviewed today anyways. Conan Exiled is a survival game very much similar to Ark, if you've seen any videos of Ark or played Ark, which I'm sure most of you had. Conan is similar to that, except based in the Conan world. I never watched Conan or saw anything Conan, so that doesn't mean a lot to me. To me, it's just a survival game based in a desert, kind of oasis area, with slave power being a big thing. The game is brutal. That is the word I will use to describe the game, is brutal. Everything in this world, on the planet or whatever, wants you dead. There is almost nothing here that doesn't want your face caved in. It becomes very evident as soon as you start the game. You're dropped into the desert and you wander to about the only water, which is the main river. You will be attacked by ferals, you will be attacked by alligators, you will be attacked by giant turtle gorilla people, you will be attacked by NPCs, you will be attacked by giant birds and scorpions and spiders. You'll be attacked by almost everything. It is really hard for me to give a good review of this game because it's really hard for me to get any progression in the game before I start dying. I had to find a little tiny island and in the middle of the water where there were no alligators, so like the hyenas couldn't get me because that was what will kill you the most. And build my little house there and get everything going. And then I got to the point where I couldn't do anything without charcoal. Or not charcoal, coal, just straight coal. Well, all the coal's in the middle of the map, so I tried to venture into the middle of the map, and I got all my stuff, and I got a sword, and I got a shield, and I was all confident. I died. I got over the first ridge, and there were 6 hyenas, and they ate my face off. This game is so ungodly brutal, it almost makes it unplayable. It is in early access, so that also makes this review a little lopsided. I have ran into 1 or 2 graphical errors. Also, the environment does not care about anything else. So if you get chased by hyenas or the ferals or whatever, and you run by a crocodile, they will not attack each other. You'll just have a larger swarm of things. Or even if you run by a bunch of NPCs trying to get that alligator or hyena horde off you, it doesn't care. They are aggro towards you as fuck, and they will just keep coming and keep coming and keep coming until you're dead. But the only way I could ever play this game was I went into the admin menu and gave myself god power and flew around and built a base once I flew somewhere. I know that's cheating, and also, since the video just reminded me, crafting in this game takes forever. You'll spend, if you play this game for 1 hour, you will spend probably about half that time just crafting. The crafting takes forever and it slows you down. You know what? It's not even half. It will probably spend you 45 minutes of crafting because to create some pants takes almost 10 minutes in game. To create pants. And if you play the game like I do, just straight through, it has full nudity, so you can't adjust the wang size and the breast size. That's kind of funny in about the first 10 minutes. But then, you kind of want to get some pants on, because if you're trying to record for a video like I am, you don't want your wang bouncing all around. So, you try and craft pants. Well, crafting pants takes 10 minutes. Okay, well, now I have pants. Now you gotta craft a shirt, and shoes, and gloves, and you can't craft a hat because you haven't unlocked that yet. So you try and get all that, but it takes 10 minutes for each thing. All the time you're getting attacked by ferals and alligators and hyenas. So that's what I did. I found a little island and I hid there while I crafted. That was my only tactic. And eventually I did get a little house and some stuff going. But like I said, I couldn't progress in the building tree until I had coal. I never even found coal. Even when I started flying around in my godlike powers, I could not find coal. I don't know where it is. I looked on the forums and it says it's a black rock in the middle of the map. Well, I could not find it to save my life. So I don't know where that is. So, I'm not trying to badmouth the game. It does have some potential. but not a whole lot. Not compared to other survival games like Ark or The Lone Dark or stuff like that. There's nothing. This game has very little that sets it apart, other than it's ungodly brutal and it's based in a desert. That's what you got going for you, and it's in the Conan world. I guess if you're really adapted to Conan, go for it. I have seen other people who get higher tier and they get the thralls and or AKA the slave power going, and you kind of get a mini empire going. And the game really boasted this whole, eventually you'll be able to summon these giant creatures that'll destroy people. I have yet to see anyone of all the people I watch do that anytime. So I don't know if it's just they haven't implemented that yet, or no one has just gotten that far because it's so hard, or what the deal is. If you know, feel free to leave it down in the comments. If you've gotten that far and I just haven't seen it, that's very possible as well. But let me know. The game is very hard for me to recommend right now. Maybe when it gets out of early access or a full release, we'll come back to it and I'll give a better review. But right now, the game is just buggy. It's not. Let me rephrase that. It has bugs that make it very difficult for you to continue. It is ungodly brutal. Even if you mess with the sliders, it's still ungodly brutal, to the point where you can't get anything done to combat the brutalness of it, because it's you to combat the alligator attacking you, you want to build a sword. Well, crafting takes forever, and if you're playing a game, you don't want to spend 10 minutes just staring at the wall to build a sword. So you try and do other things. Well, then the alligator comes up and eats you, and you just go in this vicious cycle of not being able to do anything because you can't do anything to get to do something. I know that's really backwards, but it's true. And I'm sure some people in the comments will say, "Well, you're just not good enough. You need to get good, get good, get good." I'm not playing a game to spend 20 minutes just staring at a wall while my character crafts. That's not what I come to play a game for. I don't want to have to devote 4 hours in the first little area before I can go venture into anywhere to get the stuff I need to further. That's not a solid game design in my eyes. You should not make it so ungodly difficult in the opening area that you can't go on. Yes, I feel free. If you're going to put the later game stuff in a hard area, good. Okay, I can roll with that. But don't have the area you're dropped into where everything is there to kill you. Don't put the late game and the early game are the same area. And I'm sure a lot of people will disagree that that's how games used to be, and that's when games were at the height, and you had to figure stuff out for yourself. True, but at least give the player a fucking heads up or a leg up or something. Give us something to go off of. Don't just literally drop us naked into the wild and be like, okay, you're quite literally naked. You quite literally have nothing. You're quite literally in a desert, and you quite literally have everything's going to kill you. Good luck. Have fun. Glad you paid money. It doesn't work for me. And if you disagree, feel free to comment down in the comment section, and we can have that discussion. I'd love to. I have it with people all the time of whether or not games have just gotten too easy for people or what. Let's talk about it. As always, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to leave them down in the comment box or hit me up on any of the social media. If you like this video, of course, do the whole subscribe and like button thing. You know the drill. You're on YouTube. As always, we're all in this together. Have a great one, guys.